A lot of folks I've heard a lot of folks say, of course, you're 50, 60, 70, you can't start over, or why are you doing it this late, and all those types of things. Have you ever felt that? And have you ever, of course, been upset about it? I guess I put it that way as well. I'm sure y'all have, because I have too. And that's what this video is about. Starting over later in life. I'll be 50 years old. What is this? April and September. And I guess this is my second half of my life. I guess I put it that way. I'll just go ahead and say that. That I'm trying to, of course, refigure things and redo things and quit doing some things and start doing some other things. I guess I put it that way. And what I'm talking about, y'all, of course, I know I've said in many videos, I'm not sure how many of my videos that you have watched, but I've, at this point today, I don't know what the date is, but it's April 2026. Like I said, I'm 49, going on 50 years old, and I've been working in the field of social work as a social worker for, it'll be 26, I mean, 20, yeah, hold on, let me see. It'll be 27 years in May next month. And at this point, I am tired. And I know that, of course, I'm not ungrateful. I have a job, it's paying my bills, all that kind of stuff. And I'm definitely grateful for that. And that's my first investor into any business that I have, whether it's my cookie business, coaching business, no matter what it is the first investor into my businesses that I have. But what I'm talking about is that I'm tired of being told what the hell to do. I got to come in this day. I can't get off this day. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm tired of all my time being taken up. And I'm trying to, like I said, shift things at this time. Trying my hardest to shift things. Or trying to get into the groove as well. Because I know if I don't want to, of course, at some point work a job, which I'm not wanting to, I'm hoping past this year, or actually I just say April 2027. That's a whole nother year. Because like I said, I'm tired, y'all. And yes, I was physically exhausted. I was mentally exhausted. That was last November, maybe like 6 months ago. I had to start back going to therapy. I had to take a little time off. I'm just sitting up here like, I'm just tired of doing this. And I know damn well I see everybody, not everybody else, but I see other folks just online making money and doing all these things. I'm like, okay, I want to travel a lot more. And I cannot have a job traveling the way that I want to. And I know that my job, yes, while it's paying the bills and that kind of thing, is not giving me the income right now that I need to, of course, to actually travel with. I guess I put it that way either. And I know, like I said, definitely starting over for me is looking like creating a business online. Or content creation, I should say. Same thing. Content creation to me is always a business. You're making money, well, hopefully some type of way. I put it that way. And like I said, I know doggone well I will. But like I said, I'm definitely ready for a different pace and a different change in my life at this point. I'm just tired of doing the same things over and over. I don't know who can relate to that. I don't know if anybody else in here is middle age or over 40 or that type of thing. You're just tired of doing the same junk over and over again. It's getting monotonous. It's getting boring. I'm sick and tired of it. It's wearing me down. I'm like, okay, something has to give at some point. Like I said, I did definitely have to go. Like I said, go back to therapy. I did that back in November. I was about to up and quit then, actually. Up and quit, not just that, but every damn thing, actually. Because when I get to a point where I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, that means everything in my life. No offense to the people that's in my life, but that is what that means for me. I need a whole change of pace of everything. And I'm not saying I'm leaving anybody or that kind of thing, my relationship or that kind of thing at all, but I'm just tired of doing the same things all the time. I'm like, like I said, something has to give, and I know I have to build that. And like I said, I'm in the middle of, in the process of building. I don't care how it's not perfect. I can care less about some damn perfection at this point. I'm going to keep building something until something comes to fruition. I put it that way. I'm starting to, of course, do daily videos on TikTok. I'm in the beta program of the TikTok shop program. So I just ordered some products, and I'll be doing a live on it today as well. And I'll put my link in the description just in case anybody wants to come on my TikTok page and see me live or see what's in my shop, that kind of thing. I put it in the description as well. But like I said, I'm starting to do more videos almost every day about a product I have, I guess, from my TikTok shop. At some point, that will, of course, create some income as well. It may not be today, because I'm just, this past, week and a half, almost, I started doing it regularly, because I was not doing it regularly at all. And that was my fault. They ain't on nobody else. That's on me. And I know that if I want to build something, and of course I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I'm trying to start over later in life, and like I said, I'm almost 50, I'm going to have to do these things consistently. It can't be just a one-off thing. It has to be every single day. Not just a selling video, but on my TikTok shop, but other videos and content as well. Of course, I'm trying to do as best as I can my YouTube channel as well, being more serious about my YouTube channel. I ain't gonna say trying to do, because I do videos all the time on YouTube, or uploading something, or whatever the case may be. I have this channel, my name, Tonetta Clay, and I have a fun channel, I call it, which is my Eat and Travel with Tony. Like I said, I put all those links in the description, but that's where I do all my traveling videos, all my cooking demos, all the restaurants we go out and eat at, all that kind of thing. I put all that fun stuff, I guess I put it that way, on there. Talk about travel. I have a small podcast on there, just talking about my experiences with travel, what I want to see, what I want to do, that type of thing. Like I said, definitely you can follow me along and go day by day on there, I guess I put it that way. Like I said, with the cruises I've taken and stuff like that. So no, I'm not starting over. I'm starting from where I'm at. I guess I put it that way. I know a lot of folks think that of course, you're starting over, you're starting something brand new. I've been doing these things. I just was not consistent as I should have been in the beginning. And now I see how important it is to, of course, make sure I'm staying regular with my content, staying regular with the things that I'm doing. Oh, I hope I ain't, oh Lord. I just realized I'm holding my phone at the bottom. I hope y'all can hear me, Lord. I just thought about that. Hold on. I hope y'all can hear me. Oh my goodness. I just realized that I was talking about my hands covering the speakers. Y'all give me a moment. Lord. I think my hand was covering. I'll try to hold my phone up here. I'll hold the phone up here. Sorry about that, y'all. I hope y'all can hear me now. I'm hoping. Actually, I'll just hold it at the top. I'm trying to see what speaker. Okay, I don't see no speaker. I'm trying to see the speakers, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. So I'm hoping y'all can hear me now. Lord, I did this whole video, but that's all right. But like I said, definitely, y'all, when people think of, or when most people think about starting over, they think about starting from zero, starting from scratch, unless it's something that you're just getting into, that you're just starting officially today, like a baking business or a coaching business, or I don't know, you're doing Uber or whatever it is, then you ain't starting from scratch. And that's why I had to tell myself as well, the world will make you think that you're starting from scratch with every doggone thing that you're doing, and that you're too old to do it. You should have already did this. You're too old. You're going to die soon. So what's the point? That's how I've heard people say that, and that's how people feel. But I'm here to tell you, I don't give a fuck what they feel. But like I said, definitely, I know that I'm going to do what I need to do to, of course, change my life in some type of way. And I hope that this video is reaching somebody out there that's going through the same thing and that's wondering whether they can start over too. Yes, you can. And I always say start. Well, I just said start over, but starting from where you at. I got 49 years of experience, 27 years of professional experience, I guess you can say, as a social worker, and 49 years of living on this earth as a black woman with all these experiences I've had, from trauma, parents on drugs, to me being molested, to all types of things. And somebody got some music blasting this morning. Go on, y'all. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. It's like 8 something in the morning. I'm hype already, as y'all know. I'm already hype. I'm always hype. So, but like I said, definitely, y'all, something has to give. And like I said, me knowing that I'm not wanting to continue to work a 9 to 5 like that, that's definitely going to have to give. So I definitely have to create another stream of income. And it's not going to just be just a one-off, and I can't do this and I can't do it today because I don't feel well. I don't give a damn how I feel at this point. I just know what the hell I want. And like I said, I forgot. I cursed too many times. Sorry, y'all. When I get too hype and passionate about something, it comes out. It's just a habit, y'all. It just comes out. Trust and believe. It ain't, I'm cursing at y'all, nothing like that. The cursing comes out. I put it that way. I'm just passionate about this. And I know what I want, and I know what I'm trying to get. It's taking a while for me to get it, but that's okay. I'm trying to be consistent now. Like I said, it's not going to look perfect. My videos ain't going to be edited. Y'all ain't going to see a dot. Well, on my Eat and Travel with Tony, I can't just walk around with all this music going on because it's all copyrighted. But of course, that's edited. But anything else I do, no, it's not edited at all. You're going to see how it's going to look, how my hair look, how whatever's going to look. If I'm in a bonnet, I've done videos on this channel, and bonnets and everything else. Child, I can care less. At this point, it's not going to look perfect, but it's going to look some kind of way. I put it that way. And like I said, I know that I'm starting from all the experience that I have. I have experience doing all types of things, especially in my job. Of course, the jobs I've had in social work and that kind of thing. But of course, I've obtained my started, I guess, but the certification for being a life and relationship coach, I did that like what is this, 2026? Probably back in 2019, maybe. I guess 7, 8 years ago. I don't know. Somewhere along in the area. I have a small baking business that I have not worked at all this year because that was one of the things I was burned out about as well. I work in a full-time job doing vendor events, pop-up events, whatever you want to call them, 1 to 3 times a month. Then I was doing cookie drops with new cookies every single damn week. And I'm like, I ain't got no time to do nothing else. So something had to give with that too. I hate doing vendor events. I really did. That's what this town is built on for whatever reason. I hate those things. It takes a lot of time to get set up, to get going, all this kind of stuff. There's hours, 8, 9 hours out of your day. You paying for all this money for a table. And most times you don't even get that money back. You don't even barely make any money. I'm like, I can do this just sitting at home. If that's the case, my damn YouTube channel. Making some damn cooking videos, which I have been doing. Not on this channel, but I have some on here. I take that back. But everything else is on my Eat and Travel with Tony channel on YouTube. And like I said, that's my fun channel where I do all that stuff at. And like I said, you can definitely check out the cooking demos, and I'll share that information. Like I share all this information, like I said, in the description of this video, just in case somebody wants to check it out or that type of thing, or have questions or whatever it is. I don't know. But like I said, I know something has to give, y'all. And like I said, I've gotten this life coach certification, life and relationship coach. Back, let's just say 8 years ago. Let me get some water, y'all. Lord Jesus. I tried my best to start a business with that. Didn't know what I was doing. Tried to do what I can do. Saw these gurus out here, or so-called gurus, doing all this stuff, had all these funnels, had all this stuff. And I'm, of course, I know how to set all that stuff up. I put it that way. And made no damn money at all. And what I know is, in talking to my partner, I guess one of my main mans, ChatGPT, helping me, of course, build businesses and and figure out what I've done that has not worked, and try to finagle things to figure out what can work. I guess I put it that way. And what I know is that I started off wrong. I guess I put it that way. Following these gurus, and they already in year 15 and 10. I'm only at year 0. And then I missed the whole thing about building my whole community. Building a community, of course, building my followers. I had no idea. But they'll make it seem like you just get out here and get the business, go ahead and get started. So I stopped doing that as well, but I'm about to pick it back up in a certain way. I guess I put it that way. Not full-time or doing actual coaching, case management coaching, no. But like I said, I am going to start doing, like I said, some shorts, about an hour session, a figuring it out session. I guess I'll just call it that for today. And like I said, all this information is going to be in the description, y'all. But like I said, I'm trying my best to, of course, build what I can build with the skills that I have. I know damn well I got some skills to, of course, create anything I want to create. But I guess it's not the issue in creating. It's the issue in, of course, getting the business off the ground and making the income that I need. Like I said, I have nobody in my family that's going to show me how to create a business. Nobody has a business. Not online, not in person, not anything else. And I've been trying to build these things just based off everybody else, what they're doing and what I see them doing, because I have no idea. Buying courses. I bought courses in the past and that kind of thing. Like I said, y'all, none of that stuff for me worked. So I'm starting again. I guess I put it that way, from where I'm at now. And like I said, I'm definitely going to show y'all, of course, bring y'all in on this. Trying to make who these cars are. I'm sitting up on a parking lot, y'all. About to go into the acupuncture appointment. So I'm still having some pain, some muscle pains, or whatever the case may be. I think I talked to y'all about that in a video, I don't know, but maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But I'm having some glute pain or bun pain, I guess I put it that way, or spasms, and tailbone spasms are hurting us. I don't know what's going on. I went to the doctor. They say ain't nothing wrong. Something is wrong because I'm hurting. So I'm trying acupuncture. This is my 2nd appointment. We finna see. I put it that way because this cannot hold me back from doing these videos, from making content, from doing anything else. Like I said, I know that I have to take a break. I know that I, of course, still work full-time. But like I said, I have to build something in my part-time, and ain't nothing wrong with me starting at this point, or restarting at this point. I guess I put it that way. Trust and believe that you're not too old. I'm not too old. I'm almost 50. I'm not too old either to start anything. I don't care if you're 80 years old. Actually, top of 80 years old, there was a lady in my, back when I was in college, I was, 18, 19 years old. There was a lady in my English class, actually. She was 82, I think. I happened to talk to her one day because I'm like, she's the oldest person in this classroom. Because I never see, well, I've been around older people, of course, but not in school like that. I'm like, okay, what's going on? So of course I asked her, talked to her, I guess just trying to get to know her. She let me know that she made her promise that to herself that she was always going to finish her bachelor's degree. She was 82 years old, y'all. She said she promised this to herself. And her husband had passed away, and so she was going ahead and going to get that degree. And then she said that was her last semester, actually. That was awesome. So I know doggone well ain't nobody too old to do anything that they want to do. I'm not too old. You're not too old. Nobody's too old. I don't care what society tells you. I don't care what the people around you tell you, whoever it is. I don't care what things you may see online. You're too old. You can't do this. Yes, you can. If you want to change your life or do something different in your life, do what the heck you got to do those things. You ain't got to listen to people who cares. At least I don't care. I guess I put it that way. I can care less because they're not finna hold me back from creating the life that I want because they're jealous or because they ain't did the shit themselves. I don't care. That's on them. So like I said, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get off here as I got to get to my appointment as well. I guess this lady say, what is she doing on this? But I wanted to do a video before I went here this morning because I had this on my mind. And I know that I'm not the only one that's struggling through this and trying to work through these changes and trying to figure out how this is going to look and all that kind of stuff because I have no idea. I got faith in God that something's going to work. Even if it's the faith of a mustard seed, it's going to work. I know it's going to work. At this point, I know it's going to work. All this time, like, is it Myron Golden talking about how if the business ain't working for you, it's working on you. And for the last, let me see, maybe 10 years, businesses have been working on me. I guess I put it that way, consistently. And I know I've learned some more skills. I know that for a fact. And I know something's going to give at some point. I know that too. So I got too many things in my pocket right now that I'm monetized with and that kind of thing that I have been sleeping on. I guess I put it that way. Like I said, TikTok, my Facebook page, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, they sent me a message saying I was monetized. I'm like, oh my God, for my post. So I started posting more, I put it that way. But like I said, I have no idea how that's going to work either. We're going to see. Like I said, I will keep y'all informed. I think I made like 80 cents. So far, which is, I'm happy as hell about the 80 cents. Y'all trust me on that one. Happy as hell. I've never made money online, and 80 cents is good for me. 80 cents is perfect. That's a good start to let me know that what I'm doing is working, and it's going to continue to work. That's all I know. And I'm telling you that you're not too old to start anything, to do anything, content creation, whatever it is. You ain't too old, and you can do it imperfectly. I don't care how it looks, as long as you're doing it. Don't let these people tell you that you're too old to do something, that you can't start something at this age or whatever age you're at. Yes, you can. And again, I'm going to get my butt out here so I can get into this acupuncture appointment, y'all. So y'all, like I said, take care, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. And I will definitely keep y'all informed on how things are going and keep y'all updated how things are going whenever I see changes as well. Y'all going to be like, what is this lady talking about now? So like I said, y'all, with that, peace out. Have a great day. I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care, y'all. And make sure that you, of course, subscribe to the channel if you want to stay abreast on my story and what's going on and anything else that I share. Because, of course, I'm a social worker, so I have a lot of experience with caregiving. Well, I work now with older adults. So, like I said, I have a whole lot of experience, relationships, caregiving, healing from trauma, all those types of things, for changing your mindset. Like I said, I've talked about all those types of things on this channel. And how baking has helped me heal, and the creativity I have that's helped me heal as well. So like I said, if you into those types of things and want to see somebody's journey or want to see where the heck I'm going next, with my journey and what's going to happen and what changes I'm making and what money I can make besides 80 cents. Like I said, y'all join me and make sure y'all subscribe, y'all. And of course, tell your friend about me too, y'all. Shoot. So with that, y'all, I'll see y'all later. I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Peace out. I look forward to hearing from y'all in the comments. So like I said, let me know if you're at this age or up over 40 and you're trying to change some things too. And you're wondering if you're too old to restart those things. Let me know in the comments, y'all, what you planning on doing. Because I know you're going to get out there and do this as you heard my video. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one. Take care, y'all.